getting close to him.
Denver confused. People running around.
3rd and 6. The blitz. And the throw incomplete. Oh, what a crushing tackle at the 10. Robert Brooks running into Steve Atwater. And let's hope they all get up.
Atwater just killed Randy Hilliard. I mean, Brooks gets down between them. He gets nailed. But Atwater hits Hilliard. I mean, watch this. Watch 27 is Atwater. Now Brooks goes down and he hits his own man. Brooks is down on the bottom of it. Wow. Now we know Atwater has had bad shoulders all year long.
Oh, what a collision as Hilliard, the defense.
Jay passed you last Sunday. The move behind Peyton, Jim Brown, and Franco Harris. 1st and 10. Riggins, flea flicker, back to Theismann. Theismann's in a lot of trouble. And it was Lawrence Taylor who slammed Theismann to the ground at the 42-yard line. The blitz was on. That's not necessarily a good play to have called. And quickly, Lawrence Taylor was up saying Theismann is hurt. And I don't believe Lawrence Taylor would have reacted that way unless Theismann is really hurt. He slammed him to the natural surface here. The blitz was on. That is not a good call to have with the blitz on. Theismann had no chance at all to get downfield with it. Let's take a look at with our reverse angle camera. He's looking deep, but he knows he's in trouble. Lawrence Taylor, number 56, right there. Carson is number 53. But it's Taylor over Carson, slamming, and you see the right knee, the right foot.
That's the ankle.
And I knew that something was really bad when Lawrence Taylor leaped.
BC's Monday Night Football.
We will not speculate on the extent of the injury to Joe Theismann until we get the definitive word. While we were away at the commercial, we took a close shot as they looked at Joe Theismann. There was blood on the right shin bone.
11 to go. Right down the middle again. Oh,
did they hit it?
Held
That
on
helmet that went off.
I don't know how he held on to that, Sammy White, but he did. A remarkable catch.
Dickinson's letting him go to the inside. He catches the ball. Watch this. 26 goes wham. Skip Thomas. Wham. 32. Tatum. Off goes the headgear. But he held on to
for the Cardinals. Zarkowitz lots of time, and it is intercepted by Ellis. Ellis brings it back upfield. And he's knocked down at the 45-yard line of St. Louis by Theodis Brown. Well, he threw into the double coverage as Plank came off his coverage, and you're going to see a hit on Mel's Ray that is unbelievable by number 46, Doug Plank, as he's going for the ball. Here comes Ellis, and there comes Plank, 46. Did he level him? Allen Ellis takes off up the field. He's
trailing 7-3. Inside handoff. Anderson. And he is crunched hard at the 31-yard line by Chuck Cecil. A hard hit that time. Whoa! How did that feel, Chuck? Cecil had been out of action with a hamstring pull, and he's just getting back in this game.
And he is back in this game. Watch this hit on Neil Anderson. No head fake or juke is going to help him here. That's what the
on the draw play to Meggett. And Meggett is slammed down by Chuck Cecil, who isn't big, but he can hit big time, and a gain of only 3 yards.
Chuck Cecil hits with all 195 pounds of his body. He doesn't leave anything behind. He'll hit you with his shoelaces. Watch this, all the way through, form tackle. And that's the kind of play and the kind of hit that gets a defense.
Hostetler has time to throw, and his pass to Meggett is ruled incomplete. Meggett did not have possession, and he was hit hard at the 35-yard line by, you know it, Chuck Cecil for the second straight play.
Chuck Cecil playing deep center field just came up and chomped his chops. Watch this. Chuck Cecil says, you know, I don't like interceptions. I'd rather hit somebody. Interceptions just last, the glory lasts for a couple seconds. That kind of contact, especially on back-to-back plays. Dave Meggett is
for Houston. Campbell up to the outside, just fumbles the ball, and the Steelers have it. At the 4.
He got in the secondary. You can see right there, Green, when he goes right by them, a great block on Jack Ham, goes by Wagner. Here's a shot right there, right in the rib area with that headgear, right in the rib. And he lets the ball go just before he hits the ground. Had he hit the ground and then the ball popped loose, it wouldn't have been a fumble.
They don't come any tougher than strong safety Donnie Shell, number 31, 5.
Sanchez throws middle. What a shot by Lewis on Dustin Keller. As the ball arrived, shoulder pad level and down, so there's no penalty.
See if you can hear this. This is a hard knock. The master of disaster, 15 years he's been lighting people up over the middle.
And a perfectly clean hit.
Setting up the screen, Horde. Oh, he took a good shot. Horde met by Romanowski. Now this is second game with the Minnesota Vikings. There is the hard hit. The sandwich involving all. And listen to the impact of this hit on the face.
From just outside the Philadelphia 40. Vick, little pump fake. Now over the middle. Crumpler, what a throw, what a hit, what a catch. Algie Crumpler hung on after getting a vicious blow from Brian Dawkins.
Boy, Algie Crumpler runs routes like a wide receiver, and he catches the ball like a bull. He took a huge shot at the end of that play by Dawkins. But watch the little double move now on Michael Lewis. Turn out, go right back up, and at regular speed, look at the clean hit by Brian Dawkins. Just a great shot. One of those, you'll think about that one later.
And I tell you what, Michael...
It's a car wreck. That's what it is. It sounds brutal, but it's a brutal game.
But Okoye's reign of terror ended with a single collision.
We got lead on his ass this time, baby. Here's the handoff. Up the middle of Okoye.
I mean, it was loud. That was one of the greatest hits that I've ever seen. And a Christian Okoye, for the first time in his life, went backwards.
He stood over the guy and taunted him. That one hit made Steve Atwater's career and diminished Christian Okoye's reputation as one of the great power running backs in the game.
I mean, that's the kind of impact, literally, the impact that Steve Atwater had.
Se quedó con el mismo Terrence Mathis.
Atrás Chandler, cargaron y detenido atrás. Fue Romanowski.
A lot of it. Yeah. Brian Mormon is going to fake it on the run, and he's going to come up short. Oh, Sean Taylor. Oh. Phil, you talked in the first half. Remember Reggie Wayne got out of Sean Taylor. Brian Mormon going back out onto the field, and that is why. Congratulated Sean Taylor.
I don't know if it was a fake. It might be he just decided to run with it, but Sean Taylor came from about 30 yards back and just ran right to
and through. Whether it was his decision or not, guess what? It was a bad choice.
Hey, Shula, you better hope I never get back in there. I'm going to kick your...
I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana.